The rise of the pony car began in 1964 with the debut of the Ford Mustang, igniting a frenzy that spurred competitors to quickly respond. Among them was Plymouth, a division of Chrysler, which introduced the Valiant-based Barracuda just 2 weeks before the Mustang hit the market. Despite being America's first pony car, the original Barracuda struggled to compete with the Mustang's runaway success. The first generation Barracuda, which shared many components with the Valiant, was available only as a fastback and lacked the powerful engines necessary to compete with Ford's new hot entry. As a result, Plymouth sold just 23,443 Barracudas in 1964, a fraction of the 126,000 models Ford had moved that year. Plymouth continued to improve the Barracuda though, but sales remained sluggish. By 1967, with the pony car wars intensifying, especially after the arrival of Chevrolet's Camaro, Plymouth knew it needed a dramatic change. The second generation Barracuda arrived in 1967 with sleeker styling, more powerful engines, and 3 body styles to choose from. While these improvements made the Barracuda more competitive, it still fell short of the Mustang's dominance in the marketplace. But in 1968, Chrysler decided to take a bold step to enhance the Barracuda's reputation, particularly on the dragstrip. With the help of Hearst Performance, Chrysler developed 2 special edition cars, one for Dodge and one for Plymouth, both equipped with Hemi engines and engineered for Superstock racing. Codenamed B029, the Barracuda Superstock received a wealth of performance upgrades, transforming it into a machine purpose-built for quarter-mile races. Its modifications combined with the legendary 426 Hemi engine made it one of the fastest cars of the time. The Barracuda B029 Superstock was not just about power, it was also designed to shed as much weight as possible. Engineers replaced the front fenders and hood with lightweight fiberglass versions, and the hood featured a functional scoop secured by 5 metal hold-down pins. The doors were constructed from acid-dipped steel, making them thinner and lighter than those found on the standard Barracuda. Inside, anything deemed unnecessary was removed, and this included the back seat, radio, air conditioning, sound deadening, and stock carpeting, all of which were stripped down to reduce weight. Even the front seats were replaced with lightweight fixed racing buckets mounted on aluminium frames. All these changes helped keep the car's curb weight down to around 3,100 pounds or 1,406 kilograms, which is a remarkable feat considering the car's size and power. The weight reduction was critical because it allowed the Barracuda B029 to make the most of its immense power, accelerating more quickly down the dragstrip. The result was a car that could run the quarter mile in a low 10-second range, reaching speeds of around 130 miles per hour or 209 kilometers per hour, outpacing nearly every other car in its class. But let's get into the fun stuff. So, at the heart of the Barracuda B029 was Chrysler's legendary 426 Hemi engine, affectionately known as the Elephant, due to its enormous size and weight. Originally developed for NASCAR racing in 1964, the Hemi quickly gained a reputation for its dominating performance, so much so that NASCAR banned it from competition in 1965, forcing Chrysler to bring it to the street in 1966. In the Barracuda Superstock, the 426 Hemi delivered a conservative factory-rated 425 horsepower, though in reality, its output was closer to 600 horsepower. The engine featured twin Hawley 735 CFM 4-barrel carburetors, an aluminium cross-ram intake manifold, hooker headers, and a high-lift cam, all of which helped it produce the jaw-dropping power. Cooling was provided by a heavy-duty radiator with an aluminium fan, ensuring the engine could withstand the high stress of drag racing. 2 transmission options were available, a 4-speed manual with a performance clutch or a modified 3-speed A727 torque flight automatic, both equipped with Hearst shifters. Power was sent to the rear wheels via a heavy-duty Dana rear axle, ensuring that the Barracuda could handle the tremendous torque generated by the Hemi. On the dragstrip, the Barracuda B029 Superstock was an absolute terror. Few cars of the time could keep up with it, and none could match its performance in factory spec. Yet despite its fearsome capabilities, the Barracuda Superstock was never intended to be a high-volume production car. The exact production numbers remain a topic of debate, with some sources suggesting that only 50 units were ever built, while others claim the number could be as high as 70. Regardless of the exact figure, it's clear that the B029 was produced in extremely limited numbers, making it one of the rarest muscle cars ever built. Most of these cars were delivered to private buyers and race teams who immediately put them to work on the dragstrip, and as a result, many B029s were heavily modified for racing, and few survive in original condition today. Finding an unmodified, intact example of the Barracuda B029 Superstock is exceedingly rare, which explains why their value on the collector market ranges from $100,000 to $400,000 depending on condition. But although the Barracuda B029 Superstock never achieved the commercial success of the Ford Mustang or the Chevrolet Camaro, it left its mark on the muscle car era. It was one of the fastest and most powerful cars of its time, and its influence can still be felt in modern drag-focused vehicles like the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. For collectors and enthusiasts, the B029 represents the pinnacle of 1960s muscle car engineering. Lightweight, stripped down and equipped with one of the most powerful engines of the era. This was a true street beast. But at the end of the video, please let me know what you guys thought of the video and what you guys think of this car. Did you know about it? Did you find this video interesting? And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys did like it, you'll most like most of my other stuff. So just go to my channel, see if there's someone else like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,